Hello, everybody. I put a hat on. Okay. So what I'm going to do is show you how to accessorize. Ignore all the other shelves. We are just focusing on this one because I'm only going to do one. Um, I said earlier that the accessories out right now at any store. There's not a lot of brick and mortar stores anymore, which is unfortunate. You can order accessories online. You can go to Home Goods. You can go to TJ Maxx. You can spend more and go somewhere else if you want to. But pretty much everything I have here is probably more on like department stores type of thing. So I want to tell you that first. And I feel like one thing I hear from clients all the time is, I love everything. I just don't know where to put it. My suggestion is, if you have time to go, if you love something, grab it. You can always take it back. So when I shop today, like I said before, I think I shopped for 12 hours for a soon to be sample home that I'm doing. Stay tuned next week. I'm very excited to get back into that world. I was not looking at dimensions. I wasn't looking at anything. I was like, I'm going to make this work. I love that. I'm grabbing it. I love that. I'm grabbing it. So let me show you. And I didn't even realize I had an outlet there, which I probably did that for holidays, but I'm very excited. But say this is your shelf. What I see most of the time walking into people's homes is they will go and then, I don't know, maybe they'll put a random thing. If I saw that in your house, I would say, do you mind if I tweak something? So this is what I'm telling you. Once you have the collection of stuff, remember, you can always return stuff, keep the receipts. Once you have a collection of things that you like, I will show you the things that I bought, which are so random. I even went down to like the kitchen aisle where there's salad bowls, and I'm gonna use a salad bowl in this layout. So this is like what people do, or my favorite thing is they like do this, like turn it. Okay, we're not doing that anymore. No more turning. I'm not sure. This is like the center, and then we're, not doing that. All right, so what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna show you when I went to the store. Oh, and also pictures. I'm huge on photos. Every time I walk by a photo, I like think of a memory. I get excited. Like, please develop photos. The more photos, the better. I mean, there's nothing better. So if we take a shelf like this, obviously, once I have all my items together, I'm gonna know the size. Now, these are adjustable shelves, so if I had to change it, but I did set it up that this is the size I want. So the first thing I do is go to like a thrift store and buy a lot of books. They're like, I don't know, $1. Old. I don't even care what kind of books they are. Like, should I even read? The Little Book of Common Sense Investing. Yeah, I wouldn't even know what that meant. Mother Teresa in the Heart of the World. Okay. And I don't even know what this is. Okay. It's all about colors because I'm going to show this end. I'm not going to show this end. So I kind of have like a variety of sizes. So I'm going to lay these out kind of like right here. Now, sometimes to hold a book up, you usually take like the last one that's a little bit less and kind of give it like a little interest. It's not going to work for me because if that's like that, that's like boring. So if I had more books, sometimes like the last one I do this, but that's not going to keep the weight up. So when I was shopping, I saw a bookend. They only had one, which I was like, that's fine. I'm not doing a library. So I got this like crazy bookend for $14.99. It weighs a ton. And I'm going to put that, hold that book up, and then I'm going to tilt that. That right there looks 1,000 times better. So what I'm going to do now is I need to hide that. So I went to the kitchen aisle. God, I'm really like not dressed up at all. And this was $9.99, a Tommy Bahama plastic salad bowl plate. But I loved how it was almost like an artisan, which means like it has like a wave to it. A lot of times like you see people's Subway tiles do that. So I was like, okay, I love that. Well, obviously I'm not going to do that because the depth is not correct. I did this because I need to hide. Voila. No one's going to know it's plastic. It's so far away. So if it falls when you're having a crazy party, it's not going to be a big deal. And it's the perfect size. So that hides the outlet. So then over here, I'm like, okay, I love greens. The greens now that are out in all the stores look so real. And I would suggest spending a little more on the greens because they look so good. But the good thing is the varieties. Succulents are sort of out. We're just doing more of like herbal greens, rosemary and things like that. So that's what I grabbed, like a rosemary. You want to get something that covers a lot of area, because if I have to fill this, I'm not going to do this like little, hold on. I'm trying to set an example, but like, let's just say like these moss balls, like some people, like they might be like, don't do that. So I got something, and this is the one thing. I used to work at a florist, like my first job when I was 14. I made ribbons and everything, and it was the best. You have to be tough with these. Open them up. Make them fill the space, okay? That's my one thing about people, like they just don't work with it. So you're gonna work this, and I'm gonna put it right here. Now the heights are working amazing because obviously I had that in. But you know, when you do go to the store, take a dimension, put it in your phone, and just kind of know. Bring a little tape measure. It doesn't even have to be anything crazy if you don't want to. But like I said, you're gonna have a lot of accessories. So right now I'm like, okay, I really love that. It feels good, but then I'm like, I need a layer. Like everything is flat. So I found this, which I don't even know where I got it from, but I loved the colors and I loved how it was like aged. So what I want to do is position that a little bit in front of the bowl. Doesn't have to go right up against this. If that got too close, I'm going to give it a little bit more in. So I'm like, okay, I love that. So that feels good. But the only thing missing in this whole combination is something personal. And like I said, I love, love, love looking at personal pics of the kids being little, of family members, ones that are no longer with us. That just makes me so happy when I see it. So one of my favorite pics is Jeff and I with Carlin Girl. So this was the day she was born. So then I'm going to, again, when you pick out frames, and you'll notice like everywhere else that I have all different frames that match, that don't match. I just kind of like grab what I like. So try to mix it up. I usually try to mix up between 3 and 5 different finishes. So gold, silver, wood, maybe black, and then maybe like a texture. So then this guy, now I don't want this to be exactly even because I'm crazy. So I want this to slide down and maybe have that be a little bit more over because this is covering. So I don't want to do that. That's too symmetrical. I know people are symmetrical. Try to get over that. So we're going to pull here. And then that's my shelf. So I have a lot of shelves, obviously, and I know I love them because I haven't changed them in a couple years. I probably will start changing photos out, but the nice thing is even in holidays, I tend to leave everything. That's another mistake I think people, but we'll do that during the holidays. We'll do like a really fun holiday thing. But do not be afraid to layer. Please do not turn your photos because if I come over, I will turn them back. So let me know. I'm thinking about doing a little tutorial once a week. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see. Would you like to see how to accessorize a sofa with pillows and throws? How to accessorize a coffee table, something like that. So again, this is fun stuff, nothing too serious. Let me know. Thank you. Love you guys. Bye.